Hi guys, I am making a mess in my craft room. No, I am getting ready to glitter a cup to do a hydro dip over. So, I'm going to start by giving it a light coat of resin. This resin has been sitting, so it's getting pretty thick. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to spread, but honestly, for a glitter coat, it's okay if it's a little bit thicker. It'll hold the glitter better and prevent movement. So I'm getting the bottom here. I want to use my easy marbles with the clear easy marble over glitter. So I'm getting a cup prepped for that. So that is what this cup will be by the time we reach the end of the video. Again, this is pretty well firmed up, so it's going to take me a little bit of dragging to get it fully coated. I am going to use my snowflake glitter from Glitter Bees. Just a white iridescent. You guys have seen me use it before, and I just ripped my glove. So I'm just going to work it the other direction. I'm trying to double glove to speed the process up for you guys, but it sort of backfired on me. Alright, so that is that. I'm going to get my papers grabbed and slide them underneath. So, snowflake iridescent glitter bees. Nothing too exciting here. I'm gonna get that little dot there though. And this should go on fairly easily. It shouldn't take much to get decent coverage. You're not going to end up seeing a ton of the white once the hydro dip is done, so. And I know I sometimes skip showing the glittering step on different things, but it's good for new viewers to see sometimes, so bear with me or skip ahead just a couple minutes if it's something you've seen a million times or just not interested in. This will get a flood coat. This is a super fine glitter, so it won't need like a super heavy flood coat, but it will get a flood coat before it goes to hydro dip. But again, it's a really, really fine glitter, so it's not that difficult to fill with a flood coat. It doesn't need a super heavy flood coat. So, I'm just going to watch it come around again. My bottom's got good coverage, and everything else seems to be decent, so I'm going to call that good. I'm going to let it spin and get its flood coat on. And I'll be back. Okay, so this is just a 20-ounce skinny that has white, yeah, I splattered some paint on it. Doesn't really matter. Just has white glitter on it, and it had one coat of epoxy over it. I'm going to use my easy marbles to dip this. I'm going to use lavender clear, the metallic blue, gold, and green, and the aqua green. So that's what's going on this one. The clear is so hopefully it can leave some of the glitter showing through more, just solid spots of glitter. So I'm just going to mix that up some. I'm going to put a little bit more clear on top. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a dip, see what we get. Okay. So, very light pastel-y. I definitely had a big chunk of the clear there, but that is perfectly fine. It's kind of what I wanted. It's really pretty, actually. I'm not sure that the metallic mattered because it's so sparkly underneath, but who knows. So I'm going to let it dry, get a clear coat on it, and get a coat of resin on it, and then it will be ready for decal. So you will see it next when it's ready for decal. Okay, I'm going to get the tattoo on this one. So I have trimmed it up a little bit. And this one's going to be pretty tight top to bottom on this cup. So I'm going to kind of get it placed where I want it and stick it down a little bit. The tattoos are always a little bit sticky, so they kind of stay just a little bit. And I'm going to get my wet rag opened up here. And I'm going to wrap it around the cup. Let it sit a couple seconds to soak through that backing paper. Just make sure I'm getting the whole tattoo. And good. I'm going to lift it and have a peek. Okay. I'm going to try and push bubbles. This is just a silicone makeup brush. You can get them all over the place. Even Dollar Tree carries them sometimes. I usually buy them if I see them, because I like them for my water slides and tattoos. And I don't often apply my resin with them, but some people always use them to apply their resin. It just works better for them. So that's the method they use. I personally like to be able to feel the resin go on with the gloved hand, so I don't usually use these for that. So hopefully it's released and I can just slide it. I prefer to slide the paper off than to lift it if possible. There. I love it. Some of the tattoos, if they have a lot of black or a lot of dark color, you can do right over your base without having to worry too much. And this wasn't a super dark base to begin with, so it worked out just fine. So I'm going to let this beauty sit and dry a bit, and then I will get a coat of resin on it. Alright, time to get a coat of resin on this beauty. The tattoos always look a little flat when they first go on, and then they really come to life under the resin coat. And I am using the KS resin liquidy split for this. This is my first test batch with this. But so far so good. It's going on nicely, so we'll see how the dry time is here in my environment. Alright, so I will come back and give you a look at this in a little bit. Here this one is up close. So pretty all the way around. So that is it for that one.